Hello, VOD. I have two goals today. And hello, everybody else. Let me turn down my music real quick. My two goals are we're going to get through the UEV quest book and make it to the UEV energy hatch. And then I'm going to change my little Discord role to UEV. Let's go. And then the second thing we're going to do is we're going to do Space Pumping Module Mark 1. And this unlocks a whole slew of gases that are just way too powerful to turn down in huge quantities. And there's a very interesting thing that you can do with this, which is there's an OC script, like an Opencomputer script, that toggles between all of these different planet types and gas types to automatically stock a certain amount of each fluid. So you only need one space pumping module at a time, which is kind of baller. So I'm really want to try setting that up. So we're going to get that all done today, honest to God. And hello, Annie, and hello, Climb is Real. So I've set up a couple of things. Hello, Jess. How's it going, Justin? I have been preparing. So I did scan data sticks for all the UEV components. So let's start by completing this quest. You know the drill. Let's program everything, get the assembly lines running, and let her rip, shall we? How is everybody doing tonight? And yeah, and then we're going to experiment with Opencomputers, which will be really weird, because I am no good at Opencomputers as far as I know. Alright, let's start with the basics, shall we? What are we missing today? 4 times draconium cable. Is that, like, ridiculous to multiply this 512 times? Honestly, I think I should multiply all of my cable recipes, like, at least to 256. Yeah, fuck it, we ball. You know what? So we got draconium cable. Infinity rounds is kind of crazy. Good tonight. Bought Chinese spicy snacks and mint ice cream. That is a crazy combo, Annie. Like, are you just dogging that together, like back to back? Because that's kind of fire, honestly. I got no notes. Unbelievably up. Long infinity rod. Fine cosmic neutronium. And I need 512 cosmic neutronium wire per each motor. So we're going to multiply this a little bit. God damn, this fucking hurts. So let's throw everybody where they need to go. Fine cosmic, and then these all go in fluid solidifier. Climb is Real said, I'm currently procrastinating on setting up my ME system in my Nomi run. Got to Ivy with 0 AE2 infra. You know what, that's about when I discovered auto crafting in my journey through Nomi Factory, so I don't actually blame you. But needless to say, that is not something you can do in GTNH if you want sanity. Alright, so I do need to figure out how to craft one of each of these components. I have never tallied up exactly. I want to see how many motors goes into making all of this. So let's just do this. We don't need the emitter yet because we can't even make that. I'm going to pull the recipe chain up. Huh, it's saying I only need 8 electric motors, so let's make 16 right now. Youch! What the fuck? Leitui schizo snacking. Shit is so good, it reminds me of home when I sneak out of the house to eat diabolical things. I feel ya. I feel ya. Alright, I guess that's gonna go through and craft. We should pattern everything else as that crafts. Hit this thing. Pop that bad boy in there. I guess we might as well just do all of these at once, right? Ooh, spicy. Oh, it's not actually spicy. Dude, this is gonna kill me for infinity. What the fuck? This is so painful. Look at all this infinity. We're gonna need some help to get this going. I need to find some strategy. Or maybe we can just yuck it to the DTPF and see if that works. Alright. Pump is next. Infinity rotor. I don't know why I said it that way, chat. I apologize. Let's do 16 of those at a time. And large nether star fluid pipe, which there is no solidifier recipe for. What the fuck? Luckily, we have a large pipe extruder, so that's good, I guess. I guess we do 64 at a time. I don't think nether stars are too expensive at this point. You get access to A2 at MV. I'm just super ADHD about crafting 3 inscribers. I know how you feel. All right, there's our first electric motor, which I'll pop in there. Oh, I didn't pop the infinity rotor thing. Looks about right. Biocells? What the fuck are those for? Oh, mutated living solder. Jesus. Oh, Lord. Is there seriously? Oh, there's a QFT recipe for this eventually. This looks way better. Oh, tier 4 QFT. Never mind. I think we have to suffer for quite a while longer. Gelid, cryothium, bismuth plasma, tin plasma. That's pretty crazy. And let's pop one of these bad boys. Alright, missing small infinity gears. Luckily, I'm doing this in like stacks, so hopefully the components that come after will not be as painful. I guess I can turn this to 16 times. Honestly, chat, I think mint ice cream is kind of underrated, but I need to be in kind of a mood if I want it above other types of ice cream. I'm definitely like a strawberry ice cream kind of guy. That's what I gravitate towards first. What's wrong with you? I'm a vanilla guy, TBH. So what's with the mint ice cream then? Man, I feel like this is slow. How much energy am I giving it? Oh, 1 UV energy hatch? Okay. Maybe it's time, chat. Give this thing a little bit of love. Oh, you know what else I forgot to do is multiply my crystal matrix ingot. I have 2 tubs of ice cream right now. That's the vibe. That is the vibe. Where are you? There we go. Only 16 at a time, or 64 at a time. Unacceptable. What is that? 2 stacks and 4 stacks. 16 and 32, which means we can go 32 and 64. There we go. That's a lot better. Electric motor. Nice. Conveyor module coming through. Let's pop this piston. I think we need 2 of these, right? Or maybe I do the robot arm first. Man, does that say 4,000? Dude, 4,000 cosmic neutronium ingots for 1 UEV robot arm is ridiculous. I am scared. It's probably not entirely true because I'm doing like multiplied recipes, but that is... I think we're going to need to do some more cutting machines, TBH, because our diamond plate speed is not keeping up. Or I could do like passive diamond plates or something ridiculous. Alright, let's pop this into inventory and this guy too. You know what, I can cancel this actually. Let me do the piston first. Level maintain diamond plates. Like low key, it's not, that's not even that ridiculous. That's not that ridiculous. That's Alright, emitter UEV. Infinity catalyst foil. That is something. That is something. And I know these motherfuckers take forever in the EBF. Let's see, this is a UV Awakened Draconium 342 seconds recipe. UEV is just like a fucking kick in the butt. But we do get space pumping out of it, so not all is a loss, you know? Alright, pop that in there. Hit that, and I think we should be good. While these craft, I do want to do something. I want to make a third crafting CPU. So I've got Seraph and Throne, and I think I'm just gonna pop in here and make another one, and I'm gonna name him Archangel, obviously. The Holy Trinity. How did I do these? 4096Ks with 64 quad. 4096. We need 9 times 4 minus 8. Oh yeah, it always just does that. Crafting monitor. And then 64 co-processing. Do 8 of those, which is 64 crystal processor mainframes. Lovely. Pop this guy in here. Co-processor. 64 core. Yeah, that looks right. And then we rename. Alright, now we've got 3. Lovely. Oh, and our UEV components came through. Pop these bad boys in my inventory, and then I think we're good. Now is the next part, the UEV superconductors, or yeah, these things are diabolical. Take a look at this recipe real quick. So we need Awakened Draconium Dust, which is fine, Infinity Dust, which is not fine, Celestial Tungsten Dust, which is kind of fucked, Advanced Nitinol Dust, which is also kind of fucked, and Iron Plasma to make our superconductor base UEV. just something else. I thought UHV was kind of obnoxious, but I was wrong. So let's pop these bad boys into a mixer. And what is this circuit number again? Circuit 2. Hello, system. How's it going? You know what? Maybe I should unmultiply that, now that I'm thinking about it. Maybe we'll multiply it once. Let's see how painful that is. Did it already go through, or what's... Oh, shit. That wasn't painful at all. Five seconds for 24. Okay, wait a minute. I did upgrade these recently. I think we're double UHV hash, which I think is required at this point. All right. How's it going, system? How you been? Hypogen coils. I think we do this with heat capacity bonuses, now that I remember. Let's do 64 at a time. Pop that bad boy there. Throw you in here. Let's see, how bad is it? 126 seconds is not that bad. You know, I can take that. I wonder if I should multiply it to 256 right now. Alright, and then what do we do with all this? Superconductor base wire, which is not that bad. I'd say we can do 128 at a time. Chillin', trying to find a good seed for 2.8 daily build series. What is it? What do you mean by daily build series? What is your what's the vibe gonna be? Supercon UHV. And then let's pattern the next part. Assembler, I hardly know her. Alright, this is the fuck part. 160 seconds. LSA at 9. Where are you? And then how many does it want us to make? 27. This song is getting a little loud. It's getting a little rambunctious. I don't really know what to listen to tonight. I hope a forest village, but I'll let inspiration strike. The dailies have EFR, which is basically all the cosmetic blocks from modern Minecraft. I can't wait. Lovely. So what is the series going to do exactly? Like, what's the vibe here? This is not very helpful, Vacuum Freezer. Why won't you tell me what you're doing? Oh, 160 seconds. Damn, dude, the Vacuum Freezer fucking sucks. I'm literally giving this... I'm literally giving this 3 times the amount of energy that I'm giving my EBF, and it's like not even keeping up. My circuit assembler just power filled because I forgot to pump benzene through my ender tank. Hello, Finger Dash. Cheers. I've got some hibiscus tea today. That's the vibe. The vibe is mostly chilling, building small-scale things, and then maybe using my village for a starter base when 2.8 drops. That's lovely. I like that. Alrighty. So let's get our pumps. Let's call... Well, actually, we need this for a supercon, which is on its way. And then once we get our supercon, let's just call this right now. Infinity fluid pipe, tiny. Do I have a tiny pipe somewhere? I think this is the one extruder recipe. Huge pipe. No, maybe it's not. Not quite, finger dash. That's not exactly what we're going for. No. I guess that works. And then we'll pop this guy here. Alrighty. It'll send more supercon base, hopefully. Man, this is a rough recipe. Looks like we're going to need to upgrade our Emperor very, very soon. I think knack fuel is going to be really necessary, and then we can go ham on like blast furnaces. Because currently this is not cutting it. Score to 51. How much do I need? Also, how much is this doing in one batch? Oh, 256. Okay, so it is faster to do it in batches of 256. I'm also considering giving this more power. Like all of this more power. And this should only need 64. Whatever. Fluid pipes and superconductor recipes? Yeah. Alright, I also want to start setting up the Opencomputers space pump thing that's going to happen. We're going to put it over here, I think, and it might need computation. I don't know if I can do multiple... I don't know if I can share this computation, because I don't want to make a whole nother computer just for this. Does anyone know the answer to that? I need to look this up, I think. Computation is nothing more than an integer recipe, or integer input. There's no storing computation, and there can only be one transmission or reception hatch connected to the same optical fiber cable at the same time. Network switch with QoS can split join connections, but that takes both power and maintenance. Okay. Space pump doesn't use computation. Okay, let's go. Big ups. All right, let me pull up. I'll show you guys what I'm pulling up in a sec. I'm gonna link it for you. I'm going to be following this guide. So if you guys are bored and want to follow along and then like correct me when I do something wrong, that would be hella helpful actually. So I'll be like half on this and half on other things. So we need a computer case, Opencomputers electronics assembler. Do you have one of those? Okay. It does need to be powered. That's awkward. Is this a lie, chat? What? Is that old? Alright, I'm gonna assume that that's actually just not how this works, but... Cable and a wire also works. Computer case tier 3, put it inside of the assembler. Okay, let's go over back to like auto crafting and try plugging it in. Oh, hello. That probably works, right? Foiled at the first step. Yeah, exactly. That's kind of how I feel. Okay, that works. That works. Let's pop this bad boy down. All right, this looks like it tracks. Let's keep following. EEPROM Lua BIOS Tier 3 Accelerated Processing Unit. Okay. Do we have a Lua BIOS EEPROM? Yes, we do. Keyboard. I love how this thing makes like 104 buttons every single time. That is probably one of the most diabolical GTNH crafts that there is, and I find it so incredibly funny every single time. Alright, here's our first superconductor UEV. Yoink. And then UEV energy hatch. I think I already did the scanning for all of this. So I should be able to just pop this recipe in. UU matter, mutated living solder, UEV circuits. Shit. This is not a cute recipe. Let's also pop a dynamo as well. Energy hatch. Transformer dynamo. I already think I did the scans for this, so we should be good. UEV energy hatch. Missing 4 times superconductor UEV wire. Alright, that is a easy problem to solve. Although that does hurt quite a bit. Alright, I need to remember to fix this pattern because this is not going to fly like this. But we'll just have to deal with it for now because this is too expensive to be throwing around. Alright, chat, there it is. Here we go. First UEV energy hatch of the series. The electric pump going. QPICs. Let's keep getting stuff we need. Keyboard screen tier 1, redstone card tier 2. And here it is, 50 seconds. Screen tier 1, redstone card tier 2. Another weird recipe that we'll put in our circ assembler. Oh, surprisingly enough, we have everything for it. ILCs, processor assemblies, pause. Where are we getting processor assemblies? This is probably what it is. Let's do any HV probably. And yoink that in there. Anyone see any processor assembly? Yeah, it's probably good enough. Redstone card. Memory module tier 3.5. Just one is fine. Internet card. Okay. Disk drive. ME upgrade the blue one. ME upgrade the blue one. What could that be talking about? ME upgrade, oh, this one. 1064-2. It must have changed. Because this is the blue one, so I'm gonna trust that that's the right one. So many odds and ends for these weird redstone thingies. For these weird Opencomputers thingies. Network card. And they're all in circuit 1 for some weird reason. Such an odd vibe. Okay, that seems to be working. Network card. Wait, did I program the recipe wrong, or is it just fucking with me? Alright, ME upgrade. What did I do wrong? IV wireless network, multi whatever. You've got your soldering alloy, no valid recipe found. This looks identical as far as I can tell. More advanced circuit board, tungsten steel casing, wireless network card tier 2. Wireless receiver, microchip, tier 3 in circuit 1 and soldering alloy. Uh-oh. Oh, it's an assembler recipe. God. Jump scare. Uh-oh. Okay, there we go. And then this, what, circuit 1? So troll. This is like most my OC stuff. Uh-oh. Did I move the wrong recipe, chat? I did. I did. That is so embarrassing. Oh my gosh. Whatever, I'm not emptying that out. I cannot be fucked to do that right now. Pop that bad boy in. Oh, instantly. Let's go. Inventory controller upgrade, 2 times inventory upgrade. We have those. I think. Yeah, here's the inventory controller upgrade. No aluminum casings. Pop that bad boy in. Then inventory upgrade. Oh, that's just the prerequisite. Microchips, probably this is off. There we go. Silver bolt. Uncovering a whole load of things that I did not think I needed before. Where are you? Perfect. 1, 2 of those, 1 of those. What else we got? Hard disk drive tier 1. And that seems to be it. How does that look? Mostly right. Let me organize these just to be absolutely sure. That APU 3 memory, Lua BIOS. Yeah. We're gonna take 4 minutes, LMAO. All right, let's do the actual space pump first and get that all set up before we go too crazy. What I will do is now that we've got a little bit of a milestone. So I'm gonna tidy up for the camera, take off the belt, hop on shaders real quick. Oh. And we have got a little bit of a milestone today. Today we made it to tier 10, which is UEV. And we can take this out and take a picture. That's good enough for me. So that means that we have been playing, well, actually, you know what? How long have we been playing this for to get to UEV? This is about 1,200, 1,600 hours, depending on, oh, true. Yeah, let me rename this stream. Goofing off at UEV. And let me also claim my rank, my hard-earned rank in the GT New Horizons Discord, obviously. It's the first thing you gotta do. Easy. There we go. 1,600 hours. You can't be goofing off at UEV. It's never been done. You can't goof off at UEV. All right, and let's turn off the shaders so I can actually play the game. Let's work on the next part of this, which is the space pumping, which I don't have a recipe for. Space pumping module Mark 1, which should be entirely doable at this point. Got infinite oil gas, planetary gas siphon, UEV circuits, some infinity. This seems free, chat. 2 UEV pumps, that is the one thing that limits you. That doesn't go there. Bro finished UHV in 10 minutes. Yep, that is the average time you should be taking in UHV. Okay, I just have some leftover components, it seems. Well, that is exciting. All right, so how does this work exactly? Do I just plug it in and give it an output hatch, I guess? Runs at UHV with 4 parallels. I have Mark II motors, so we're good. Doesn't use an energy hatch. Set planet and gas type to determine pumped fluid. All right, I guess I just output this into mainnet with an ME output hatch and then just see how it goes, frankly. Let's get one of the 9.2 E liters thingamajigs so that way I don't have to mince anything. Definitely gonna need to figure out a cabling strategy for this. I'm definitely glad they left holes in the bottom of this so that way you can like access all the modules from the bottom. If that was not a feature, I feel like this thing would be a pain in the ass to use. All right, what are we thinking? Pop this bad boy in here. That should be it. We've got 9, probably sextillion output on that. Rex Orange County banger. Agreed. This was back in the good old days. Tyler the Creator. Flower Boy. Alright, just in time, chat, for the space pumping module. This shit goes hard. As far as I have heard. I think we're gonna have to do some yacht tanks today, if I'm gonna be completely honest. Now that I'm thinking about it. So I think this just goes here, plain and simple. And I don't know if it needs like maintenance or anything. I'm pretty sure it should just vibe. And I think the way we make it vibe is just, yep, there we go. Installed modules 2. And then we config the gas type and planet type. Do we ever config the parallels? Up to 4 parallels. Let's just go 4. Fuck it. Batch size. What does that mean? All right, let's go look at some fluids. What do we want the most? I think fluorine, right? And helium, which, well, actually, I do have a yacht tank for fluorine. Let's go see about that. Planet 7 gas 2. And it is going. That seems like a lot, actually. I can't really get a track on the rates because it doesn't really tell me anything. But that's pretty fast. Like 17 million in a second. And the cool thing about this is that there is a... Okay, that seems pretty powerful, chat. This is gonna make my Nequata fuel a little bit easier. That's pretty exciting. So let's go fill up on that. I do have a yacht tank for this, so I can let this go for a little bit. But then we're gonna get back to this and try the Opencomputers stocking thing. So what do we have? Let me see, I have a list. We've got oxygen, nitrogen, hydrogen, chlorine, fluorine, water, hydrochloric, sulfuric, phosphoric, nitric, hydrofluoric, phthalic acids. I want to add helium, tritium, helium-3, and deuterium as yacht tanks to this side. So I think that's what we'll do today. All of these can be space pumped, which is why I'm adding them here. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4 of these bad boys. Let's get our blueprint. Wow, we're missing steel frame boxes, chat. Okay, and we pop into here. Yacht. Let's grab this fluid cell block tier, whatever the heck. Hello, Namzi. How's it going, my friend? So we want a couple of things from this. We want helium first. So I'll pin that. We want a couple of things. Tritium, ammonia, fluorine, molten iron, helium-3, and deuterium. And then maybe oil for xenazine. That would kind of be nice. Then I wouldn't have to worry about that ever again. We might as well make a yacht for that, right? Yeah, might as well. Makes me feel better when people in UEV still run out of steel frame boxes. Yup. That's the vibe. Just woke up in time for work. I'm glad that I was the first thing that you thought of on your way to work. That's pretty fire, I can't lie. You're tuning into me. Incomplete structure? What do you mean? You lying? Neutronium reinforced? Oh, this is borosilicate. We need neutronium reinforced borosilicate? What the heck? No, 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 not nitrogen. Thank you. Oh, I forget that I need to prio up all of these things once I set them up. It's at prio 80. What the heck? Oh, wait, that was nitrogen. Never mind. Never mind. That's on me. Okay. Let's request some helium. Yeah, I know. I have on-demand helium. Laugh at me. I dare you. There we go. Now I can lock you to helium. Who's gonna be laughing now when I get the goddamn gas annihilator? That sounds like something for old people, man. Channel glass here 7. Copy channels to hollow. Alright, we got the neutronium going off the rip. I know this song is like severely overplayed and all that, but I do have a very soft spot for it. I really like it a lot. Make matter manipulator. I don't have that installed, Gregtech. I'm trying to do this as like vanilla as humanly possible until I really get there, you know what I mean? Once I get to the point where I need to do all that, I will. But I don't think there's any point yet. Alright, so we got helium, we want tritium. Yeah, I know, it is vanilla, but I'm not like at a place where I need that yet, you know what I'm saying? I'm happy where I'm at. How are you doing today, Greg? Alright, we need to filter tritium up in here. And then I can pop this bad boy. And I guess I can pop helium plasma in here as well. Oh, that was a little too far. So this has a maintenance hatch on it because it's, oh my god. That's kind of embarrassing. Gregtech, you might have been a little bit right. Yeah, no, this doesn't need maintenance. Cheers. It was the It was the hollow projector did it on its own. Cheers. I've also heard that every time one of these fluids updates in a yacht tank, it updates the entire fluid network, which is, like, suffice it to say, not good for your performance. So we got helium, tritium. We want helium-3 and deuterium. Yeah, be careful with it, because Adidius spent like a week figuring out why his stuff is voiding. There's a lost output hatch ME in structure. That would do it, wouldn't it? That would be so fucked. I remember he was telling me that they were, or I remember he was under the impression that they were super, like, inconsistent. And then I remember he told me that that was the reason why it was inconsistent for him, and that's so funny to me. Even though it's kind of fucked, like, right? Like, if I had to troubleshoot that in my stack of like 200 yachts, I would probably shoot myself. Tritium, helium-3. Just installed MM to copy a yacht tank a few dozen times. It's nice. Yeah, I can imagine. It would be, right? This is like the exact use case you want to see for yacht tank. Or for a matter manipulator. Are you good? Oh, actually, I don't have this fluid that I'm going for. I guess we'll do this to deuterium. Or I have another option. Yeah, I heard. I remember all that. I'm kind of curious. Oh, we've already got 1 trillion hydrofluoric acid. Okay, so I'm really glad that I waited until I did space pumping before I did NAC fuel, because I was thinking that I would have to set up sand line for fluorine and hydrofluoric, but this is just fucking free, chat. This is insane. That is a lot of hydrofluoric acid, and we're barely using like 8 million EU per tick. Alright, so how do we get helium-3 again? Planet 5 gas 2. I'm kind of scared to see how much carbon monoxide we have. Helium. Chat, I must confess, before space pumping, I was getting my helium-3 by centrifuging it, which is horrible. It's 16 liters of helium gas for 1 liter of helium-3. So I don't recommend that, but that is what I was doing, because I was too lazy to set up a gas siphon on Neptune. Why do you need NAC fuel? Just use LEGs till Dyson? Well, NAC fuel is much better now. I think I can... Hollow is giving me a ballpark of like something in the billions. I think in like the 10 to 100 billions, and I'm currently only running 256 million. So, oh, I never did regular fluid pumps, honest to God. That would have been fine too. But I didn't really need it in bulk, so. Yeah, today we are a UEV player, which is pretty fire. And you're doing great. Lovely. And we'll lock you as well. Pop this bad boy in. Pop the high tier cell block in. And then did I already high prio this? Okay. Perfect. So the last fluid we'll do is deuterium. So right now we're at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 channels, theoretically. Jesus, a little too far. Okay, too far again. Jesus, please. Let me do what I gotta do. This teleport stick is a little harsh. Where is my super tank? Quantum full of benzene and lube. deuterium. There we go. Perfect. And I can lock you right there. That should be everything I need for a bit. We'll do oil here just for the vibes, I think. Because we have all of our acids already set up, so. Might as well prepare for the xenozine and redox needs for the future. That should invalidate gate roll. Wait. Please don't hurt me, guys. Sometimes you gotta do something a little jankly in order to like get the rest of this going, you know? That is a lot. Dude, this is incredibly quick. I mean, theoretically we have... This is already 2 out of 1,000 of like the total storage, which is a lot. That's 0.2% in like 5 minutes. So this could easily fill my whole yacht tank, which has, is that 1 million, billion, trillion. Yeah, it's 1 trillion storage capacity, which is low-key, high-key impressive. And it doesn't even use computation, which I feel like is a little overpowered, but I'm gonna take my W where I can get it. Oh, it's not happy with the hatch. My bad. Sorry. Sorry, pumpkin. Let's pop all of these bad boys back because I don't care anymore. And then I'm gonna make sure all of these are prioed as well. Hello, fights. Every time fights comes in and every single time finger dash comes in, the first thing they do is make me drink water. This is hibiscus tea though, I must admit. Hey, oh my, sorry. I wanted to say that the trick about moving AE2 storage cells has been really helpful for some applications lately. I used it to automate the runic altar in Apothecary, so thanks for that. You can thank Ivy Lou. So Ivy Lou is this incredibly smart person who had a run with Duct, I think, and she was the one who came up with all of the IO port-based automation stuff. Ivy Lou is very smart, and she was the one who made the universal setup that I made a tutorial on. So I have nothing but love for her work and her smartness, and you should credit her if you can. Want to try to do a Pavlov experiment? That's fucked, bro. Damn, bro, I'm getting toyed with. This is insane. This is one of my favorite songs of all time. I haven't listened to it in a long time. Annie, I know you could tell me the name of this one. Is that heavy oil? Yeah. On one day I will say hi and you will drink. That's fire. Alright, Planet 4, Gas 3. Planet 4, Gas 3. Arl. That's salt water. I don't want salt water. What? I swear that was right a second ago. Planet 4. Okay. There we go. 5.6 million in 1 second is kind of insane, chat. It's a shame that I don't think these things would work in any other version of AE2 because it needs advanced blocking. I think AE2 and Moderns, I've been told on my YouTube videos that AE2 and Modern has advanced blocking by default on their interfaces, which can be kind of a curse in some ways. But yeah, or I guess not really, because you just turn off blocking mode and then you're good. God damn, that is insane for everything. Okay, the next thing I want to do today, chat, is we're going to set up, I already linked this to chat before, but someone has made an OC script that, so you know how I had to switch all of these configs on the space pump to change the planet and the gas type? Someone made an OC script that will automatically like see your network and say, okay, we need to switch to this gas. Like you set up a bunch of gases and the amounts that you want, like put in your ME system, and it will just like switch it when you need it and like use one single space pumping module to get all the different things you need topped off all the time. And I think that's really strong. That's like pretty much the universal of space pumping, in my opinion. So I am trying to set that up slowly. I'm not an expert at open computers. So if there are like open computers experts, I will need your help. But I'm just following this guide on GitHub, which is good. It seems well put together. Aw, the robot's name is Ava. That's kind of cute. So we'll see what happens. But if someone knows a lot about open computers and sees that I'm doing something very obviously wrong, I would love help. All right, let's follow this up. You need to obtain the following: a charger of the Open Computers variety, ME wireless access point, machine controller cover, 2 red alloy wire lever or equivalent. Okay. I mean, we've got 1.6 billion hydrofluoric acid, and I guess we're not going to not need any more hydrofluoric acid, so maybe I just keep calling this and just let it go. 7-1. 7. Oh shit, this does nitrogen too? This one we need a little bit less, but that's still pretty good. I have only ever used OC with the SAMSA HUD. I've used it for infusion retrieval and a couple of other things, but that's, yeah. All right, let's look at this setup as well. Is that the charger? Open computers. Yeah, this looks like the charger. Okay, let's go make some of those. Robot names are based on a list of robot names from different games, movies, etc. Can I rename the robot? Probably. All right, charger, assembler. I hardly know her. Circuit 1. We'll pop into precise assembly. Throw that down. Missing charge pad. This is like an embarrassing recipe, I cannot lie. This is some IC2 shit right here. MFE. No. Don't make me do this. All right. We're gonna pattern this out. I should. That's like the responsible thing to do, right, Chad? That's the responsible thing to do. Yes, there is some name from Tron. Oh, okay, wait, maybe I do need to rename this thing. This is why I don't fuck with the molecular assembler. This must be the MFE. Energy crystal, HV. No, what is using... Energy crystal... What did I program wrong? Kind of weird. Let's take a look at both these again. Oh, why did it do that? What? I swear I saw any HV circuit on this. Maybe I'm just tweaking out, chat. And then I think we need to change the MFE pattern because this is 100% charged energy crystals, which is just Just kind of annoying. Patterning stuff, including energy crystal, is annoying as fuck. I totally agree. Stop fucking with me, game. Stop. This is something else. Where did I put it now? All right, let's try this one last time. Okay. All right. Sanity. Anywho, I gotta go. I just wanted to say thanks for that piece of tech to mess around with. I'll eventually design my not as good universal. You know what? Who knows? You might design a better universal, oh my. So keep your head up, King, and keep experimenting, because I think the only thing that gets us to better tech is by doing weird shit on our own and experimenting. Do we go Rinsler or Tron? Clue. Who's also goated? Korra. Zeus. We do Zeus. Name it Rizzler? I'm good. I'm good. Thank you guys. I'm actually an adult, so. Okay. No, Zeus seems too mythical, chat. We gotta do something else. Oh, God. This is my last little sip. That's hibiscus tea. That's water right there, but it just got plants in it and shit. All right, let's plug this in. I'll get a sip of water the next time you guys redeem. You can't make me though. Okay, so the charger is plugged as far as I know. I think this isn't facing the right direction though. There we go. Charger of the Opencomputers variety. Where's the lever though? Oh. What? The lever goes on the charger. Okay. That's kind of an odd thing. Control cover goes in the top of this bad boy. All right. Polluted water from oxygen not included. Normally people don't drink water with leaves in it. Actually, they do. Actually, a lot of motherfuckers do. Oh, hello. Gem is happy. Okay, I think these... Whoa, that's a cool animation. I'm loving this. Bottled water... I mean, there's microplastics everywhere now. You can't really do anything about it. If you do tap water, you've got lead, so... You're just fucked either way. I'm sorry, man. Okay. Enable with redstone. Space condition, I'm not helping you troubleshoot. I will need a screenshot of the environment to actually be capable of troubleshooting most issues. Robot only outputs a signal strength of 1. That means the color of red wire is not going to change while on. Redstone state should be discernible from within your pump controller. Sounds good. Every object placement is visible. So we need a wireless terminal for this guy to access. And I think we need to actually place the robot through the security terminal. Per fluid, you want parametrizer memory card per fluid you want maintained. Open OS, Anvil, or equivalent. Okay. Place the robot in his new home. Turn on the charger. Right-click the robot. Shift-click. Right-click to open OS. Okay, let's do the security terminal wireless thing first. I think I have everything else that we need. Dude, I don't know. We're from America, dude. Like, shit's fucked. Do a stuff to buy me, and it's pure liquid death. Okay. Gotta use 16 sequential water filter. Dude, you gotta do a water line in real life, bro. Alright, I mean, blood went through the thing, so this is probably good enough. Actually, I'm very surprised that this has just gone off without a hitch so far. It seems like we're doing okay. Device missing channel. It's probably just warming up. We'll troubleshoot that after. Americans using lead pipes like they have free. No, it's just that we have bad legislation and yeah, it's not going well, chat. Security terminal, charge it, right-click the robot, shift right-click with the Open OS floppy. Okay. I'm gonna make a fresh one of these just to be absolutely sure, maybe. I don't know, is there a way to change the config of one of these? Do I need to? Probably not, because it's just to install OpenOS, right? Turn that motherfucker on. Pop this bad boy in. Nothing to install. Okay, one sec. Let's try that one more time. Dude, I don't know anything about Opencomputers. That's why I'm struggling so much. Maybe it needs to go in the second slot here. That would make a lot of sense, right? So like that will never come from me. Maybe I'll get Leaf. Oh, there we go. Maybe I'll get Leaf to do an OpenOS tutorial because or like Opencomputers, because he's actually very smart at programming, but I am not. I am more of the artist type of smart, in my opinion. I wonder why OC chose Lua and not something like Python. I think Lua has, I don't know the actual vibes. I know Python is like a really generically good programming language for like everything. I think Lua specifically has some like internal game things that make it unique. Does anyone know in chat why Lua is so commonly integrated with like video game programming? All right, let's see. Power install. We'll ask if you want to reboot. Confirm OpenOS is now installed. All right. To figure out we need a bunch of memory cards. So I need to figure out what fluids I want to passive. So let's like take a look at the list. All right, OpenOS is installed, so I can probably remove this disk, but we'll vibe. We want, for now, probably helium-3, tritium, deuterium, hydrofluoric acid, fluorine, and then maybe sulfuric acid wouldn't be dumb. I don't need it in such high quantities yet. What do we think, chat? Oil maybe at some point? Sorry, Kanye, not this one today. Because Vanta says because of how basic the language is and how easy it is to integrate. Like, it's how WoW scripts and things were done. I didn't know that. That's really cool, actually. Code everything in Bash, says Cyrus. And thank you for the Prime sub, Casfantas. How are you? Thank you. I mean, I feel like I've seen you around so much recently. It's more of reading assembly than writing it. I see. Gregcat, with his opinions, says Python is the easy way to do stuff instead of the correct way. Oh, we do want helium regular. I don't really care about argon. We have xenon from other ways. We might set up neon and krypton later, but I don't need them in astronomical quantities yet. Molten iron and copper sound really nice, chat. Should I set up yacht tanks for that? Because I know molten copper is used for some plasma recipes. I recently set up the whole plasma chain for celestial tungsten without an auto pull stocking hatch, and this is what my my poor fucking compact fusion looks like right now. So yeah, like, look at this. Celestial tungsten plasma is actually, wait a minute, chat. Never mind. Let's see if I need to do a bunch of this. Come on, like, you're really fucking up my... Okay, I was wrong about celestial tungsten, but give me a second. Like 10 million, how about that? Wow, okay, all of these fusion chains, although they're kind of obnoxious, they do have a lot of good returns. So either way, it's like 11 different recipes to chain up to celestial tungsten. It's kind of crazy. Tungsten. Thank you, Cyrus, for making fun of me. Everything is open source if you can read it. All right. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then were there anything else? I feel like molten copper and iron will be good. I don't think I need them yet, though. Radon could go hard, but I think I'm good on that too for now. Methane and everything else we get in high quantities from wood processing. So I think I'll leave it at that for now. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You know what, chat? Let's make it 9. We're going to add copper and iron to the list. So we need some memory cards. Parametrizer memory cards. I don't think that's the way I'm supposed to say that. Two, three, four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And we need to be very, very cautious with how we do this, because I think this is very specific in the guide. We can even just put an anvil over here. Was that a waste, guys? I don't know. Probably not. It'll take like 5 seconds. Man, you keep dying of energy, man. What's wrong with you? Infusion.lua start. Okay. Pop that bad boy in. All right, so the first fluid, oh, let's go in order, shall we? So helium. Let's just make this easier on ourselves and pin all of these. Oxygen, neon, carbon monoxide, tritium. Come on, why did you overwrite? Tritium, fluorine, molten iron, hydrofluoric, oil, helium-3 deuterium. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Molten copper. Yeah, that looks right. So the first one, helium gas. Planet 5, gas 4. That is the config. Time to rewrite GTNH in assembly. I am not writing graphics in assembly. Hit the power button. Set the planet and gas type options to the options required for the current fluid you're setting up. NEI shows them. Right-click the space pumping module with one of the memory cards in hand. It now has the copied module's configurations. Look at the sky so you aren't going to interact with any blocks. Shift right-click in the air to turn it into paste mode. Okay. Rename the memory card in the anvil. This is a case-sensitive match. Store the memory card in your robot. Repeat for each fluid you desire. Okay. I've heard of Dwarf Fortress. I have never seen anything about it. I can't tell if it got anything out of that parameters, but we'll see. And this is helium. And how much do we want of helium, chat? I'm thinking like 1 billion would probably be enough. So we do helium, gas, colon, 1 billion is 1E what? All right, let's see if it works, chat. So we'll slap that bad boy in there. And then I will install and run. Install OpenOS? No, I think we're good. I can probably remove that now. Hakatu Pump Puncher. That is one of the lowest fluid helium gas punch. Wait, it's going, chat. It turned itself on. That's kind of cool, chat. All right, let's configure the rest of these. Pump rate. Oh, it even tells me the pump rate. This is really cool. I gotta go thank Cockatoo for this because this is fire. Make it cry because it is clearly the lowest class of being is the text that I got from this. How do we stop? I clearly can't interact with it. Maybe I just need to turn it off. Uh-oh. Whether or not it's actually linked to the Connect network is still up for grabs. Stopping pump, finding lowest fluid. All right, I guess we'll do that. I don't know. Is that kind of fucked? We can turn that off, or we can't. You seem to be powering something. Okay, let's try turning on the script again. So my real question is, how do I turn this guy off? Because I can't interact with it here. This is some serious cheapskate behavior, not having dedicated pump for fluid. I don't know. I just think it's cool, man. You can judge me all you want, Gregtech, but I just think it's fucking sick. And I think it's a efficient use of resources, which is cool. Like, who doesn't want that? If only I knew how to stop the recipe while I was going. Some fluids might not keep up this way. Yeah, I'm sure. All right. We're just going to do that and undo that for now. And then let's do a parameter for all of my stuff. So helium's done. We need helium-3 next. Or I guess we'll just do it in this order. Tritium-6-2. So let's copy this, lock it to paste mode, pop it in here. Tritium. Dink water is out of stock, literally 1987 for water enjoyers. Yeah, but what if I'm not a water enjoyer, chat? You guys are just waterboarding me. I feel like that's probably enough tritium. Okay, we got tritium, fluorine. I think the way this works is it chooses, every once in a while, it'll choose the lowest gas. So we can set like hydrofluoric acid to some ridiculous number and just let it go. As far as I'm aware. This is kind of fire. Okay, all right. So fluorine, which we don't need a lot of in comparison. I don't think there's anything that we need straight up fluorine for, except for some niche stuff, like probably this antimony pentafluoride for, I believe this is part of NAC fuel for fluoromantic, so we definitely need some fluorine. I guess I'll do that, 7-2. Kaiser plays games. I've just found out that you can place any fluid into the Railcraft iron tanks, which may be useful for early game mass fluid storage. That is true. What I would say to that is that if you are doing mass fluid storage in early game, you're probably playing a little slower than I personally would play. So I don't know if I would ever take advantage of that, but it does sound like nice tech. All right, fluorine, molten iron, 4-2. Universal space pump. Hello, Pev. How's it going? Molten iron. Let's just do 500. Maybe do I need to make dedicated storage for this then? Should I make dedicated storage for this? Because I don't know if I want 500,000 bulk molten iron just chilling on my fluid drives. I can do something janky, which is to put a... I think I'm going to do something janky, chat. Don't crucify me. Chat, don't say anything. Don't fucking say anything. Gregtech, I know you got something loaded for me. Don't do it. Let me live. Let me live. And then we do 500,000 of each. Uh-oh. This is in paste mode. Oh, I came out of the anvil. Molten iron. 500 million? Yeah, that's enough zeros. Gregtech, how could you? I'm out, so I need to go get some water. Oh. Oi. Don't worry, guys. I have 28k points. Gregtech just outed himself as a yapper. Everybody roast him in chat. Cheers. All right, back to work. Let's get it. What's next? Hydrofluoric acid, 7-1. Nine, you should make a point redeem for song requests. That's a great one, actually. Annie, do you have any song requests? You don't need to point redeem. You've been around long enough, I trust you. If you want to pop one in chat, I'd be happy to play one. And then I'll set that up, actually. If you remind me after stream, that would be lovely. And then, oh, no, not that. Hydrofluoric acid. Chat, I do know how to spell, contrary to popular belief. Hydrofluoric acid. I just want to make sure that I get this right. This one we want to maintain at a huge amount, probably 100 billion, million, thousand, hundred. Yeah, and that'll just be like the low priority, I think. Oil. We don't need a lot of this. I think we can settle with 500 mil, and this will be pretty quick as well. So this is 4-3. You don't get points for yapping, otherwise I would have 5 million points on a Didier stream. Isn't that what you get points from? Lotus Galdive, okay. I have added it to queue, my friend. How did your lead water taste? Oh, like pretty good, pretty chill. Pretty American. You know, the normal. All right, oil, Arl. $500 million, just good enough. All right, these are the like kind of heavy hitters because we need a lot of this for, geez, come on. Helium-3 is 5-2, so we need this for a lot of fusion recipes, but I don't need like a ridiculous amount. I feel like 500 million of each is definitely good enough to get through with like tin plasma and all that. As well as deuterium. I think I'll stick, I can always rename them again, so this isn't like a huge problem. So helium-3 is 5-2. Let me turn up the music because I've never heard this. Pretty sure you get points by watching. Now that I did not know. Let me get rid of some stuff out of my inventory that I just don't need. I don't know what to expect from this, Annie. Deuterium is next. 6-1. This reminds me of some old music, like EDM style, 2000s, like Break Bill, whatever, those old, like, festival EDM. I gotta say, the xylophone in the background is really taking me. It's just a very, like, niche and Chad take for this style of music, I feel like. All right, we're here. Molten copper, 8-3. Copy this, paste it. All right, chat, let's give it a little run. Copy this. Middle click to paste. Lowest fluid molten copper. All right, let's check it out. This should work. Oh, I forgot something. That needs to go there. That's kind of free, chat. You look dehydrated. Greg, are you German? You have a way with words that is just so uniquely German. What is... This is quite the turn. How is it German? I don't know. It's just very like you look malnourished. Like I want to see what happens when this fluid fills up. But I guess we won't be here long enough. I guess I'll just let it go. Well, that was that song. Thank you, Annie, for the request. I vibed with it. So what do we do next, chat? I guess I can work my way through Space Assembler as well as just the quest book. I think Space Assembler seems to be the best way to go as of yet. So let's go for that. I feel like Germans are just, like, the way that their language is structured, they just have opinions and they make it well known, and it's just super blunt how they go about it, which I think is like fire, honestly. But it is just different. Like one of my favorite people in our server, Dr. Nye, who I'm actually kind of catching up to a little bit. Nye is just like, I don't know, has this very funny way with words that it's just always I don't know. I can't describe it to you. It's just fire. Did I already do data for Space Assembler? I feel like, or for assembly module? Space mining, elevator stuff. So no, I probably don't have the data. Let's order a brass. Missing 8 times titanium cap. Okay. Alright, do it to me. Circuit 24, we'll pop this bad boy into here. Brass it up, kitty. Mar M200, such a cursed alloy. Cables are probably coming through somewhere. I don't see anyone stalled, so I'm kind of confused. Oh, here you are. Did I multiply that wrong? You know what I think actually happened, chat? I've been experiencing some weird bugs with my wireless patterning. Oh, that wasn't a bug, chat. That was me being dumb. I actually deserve that in its entirety. Circuit 24, pop that bad boy in. Call me one of those and cancel. And then that should come through finishing that. Why are you stuck? Okay, maybe it is my wireless terminal that's actually fucked. Why does this keep happening? That looks right. Now. That's so funny that I did that twice in a row. Okay, there we go. Things are changing. Let's get over to AE2 processing. The space pumping thing was cool. I gotta go contact Hakatu about that, or Hakatu? I don't know. If anyone has any opinions on how I should be saying that, please let me know. There we go. Brass coming through. Precise assembler. Pop that down. I have this janky setup for doing research. I hit the button to get the computer to wake up and spin up to high computation, and then you can throw a slew of items into here. They get slowly decoded and data sticked. So janky, but it's actually really nice. Bro forgot the wire part of the cable. It's over. And then it deposits the data right there. We're gonna need a lot of space assemblers, I think, to keep up with opticals, as far as I'm aware. So maybe I should move this to the main assembly line. Space pumping, space assembler. Do-do-do. Alright, that's not actually that bad. This is such a throwback. Can anyone tell me the name of this band? I'll give you a hint, it's a boy band. What is going on? All right. That's not terrible. Yeah, it's been worse. We've had worse. Kaizo with another dink. Cheers. This is what we've done. This is what you've done to me. I bet you enjoy it too. You coward. I'm glad that I have made this such a fun and interactive experience to like waterboard me. Especially because I just don't know how to drink water some days. All right, that's free then. So after that, what is the play? I think we need to get some optical circuit boards online. Oh, do you know what we really need, chat? We need to upgrade our PCB factory. So we have access to high-level nanites. What we need to do now is tier 2 it up. So we can do some nanites for these optical boards, which are going to hurt. So let's get a projector. I think this has GTNH. No, it doesn't. Give me another 600 points and I'll give you some more water. Oh shit. You know what, chat? I totally crafted out all the parts we needed for this. So that's free as fuck right there. Now let's fix this, because we're going to be using a different circuit number now. I think it's circuit 2 for silver nanites, which is the only thing I can use. Do I have a silver nanites? I do. So I believe I should be able to place this somewhere and then circuit 2 it up. But then we're going to need to rebalance some of our circuit board recipes. I can't get over how tier 3 PCB is literally a different multi. Yeah, it looks so goofy too. Like it goes from tier 1, tier 2, and then it's just whatever the fuck this is, which just does not look like a PCB factory in any way, shape, or form. So that's that, I guess. Dude, my fucking wireless terminal is not working again. Does anyone know how to fix this? Because it is kind of infuriating. So we're going to do circuit 2, probably Kevlar, because Kevlar is free as fuck right now. And then we multiply the outputs by 2, so 28. $46. Circuit 2, PTFE, epoxid, PBI. I think we'll do PBI for these. And then 27 times 2, 54. Put it in rice. Hello, Honey Mustard with the first time chat. How's it going, my friend? Are you a GTNH player? Are you a Viber? What's the vibe? Do we do PBI or Kevlar for this? The hop between PBI and Kevlar is huge, actually. We'll do Kevlar. Circuit 2, PBI for sure. What's wrong with not having the correct amount of outputs listed? There isn't anything theoretically wrong with it. I just don't like it that much. What will happen is that it will overcraft the amount that you need. So what will actually end up happening functionally is that your AE system will call for more than it needs to do a pattern, and that can kind of slow down other things if it's not necessary for a craft, which I don't like. Let's see if this is working. That's working. That's pretty fire to me. So there's this really weird thing with this. There's a trace size for this multi, which makes it very odd. And what trace size does is it changes the amount of time a recipe takes. So I think trace size of 50 means it takes twice as long, but it also gives you twice the materials that's listed. Like it gives you twice the outputs that is listed. I think 200 must mean that it goes twice as fast, but gives you half. I don't really know. Trace size 100 means it's right in the middle. It's weird. Just always go for trace 50, I think. All right, the next part is optical board, which we're going to do a circuit to Kevlar for sure. I can already tell what we're going to need for this. Wow, Taritsu foil and chromatic glass foil. Okay, I was not expecting the Taritsu. I know that this is like a pain in the ass. I know for a fact that Taritsu is... Wait, maybe I don't know for a fact. Taritsu isn't that bad then? I think it's a really slow blast furnace recipe though. Honestly, maybe it doesn't seem that bad. Chat, maybe I'm overreacting. So Taritsu foil from ingots. And then chromatic glass foil is actually kind of a pain in the ass. This one is terrible. We'll do 64 at a time. All right, optical. Foiling it up. Infinity Catalyst foil, classic. What would I do without you? "11 seconds for 20 optical boards. I cannot complain, chat." Oh, also, yeah, I need to multiply the output. Forgot about that. So if you want to change the number of something in an AE pattern, just middle click it, and it should show up this menu that you can do. We've got 2.0 million Kevlar. Thank God for Kevlar bees. Alright, there's our space assembler module. Another step in the road. As well as our optical circuit boards. Easy money. What are we missing now? Using light to compute. Oh, motherfucker, we need to do tier 7 water. Chat, look at the motherfucking... Look at the... I can't even see the whole... Let me... Yeah, just look at this. Just look at this. I'm gonna hide my face cam. Look at this tooltip. And tell me, what the fuck do you make of this? Alright, Cyrus, I just took my drink. Page 1 of 2. Yeah, exactly. If this bit is on, you must insert inert gas into the machine. To determine which gas to insert, interpret bits 2 to 3 as a 2-bit number. Like, what does that mean? 2-bit number meaning like 0, 1, 0 is 1, 1, 1 is... 0, 1 is 2, and then 1, 1 is 3. I am not playing on a 1080p. I am on a 1440. Okay. How the fuck would I ever decode this? Bit 2, superconductive deionization. If this bit is on, you must insert 1440 liters of molten superconductor base. This is horrifying. We'll do UV. Okay, that's fine. That just means if bit is on, if 2 is on, we're good. Bit 3, if this bit is on, you must insert 406. All right, that's fine too. 4,608 liters, like specifically, is so stupid. Bit 4, Seldonian settlement process. If this bit is on, disregard all other bits and do not insert anything. So this is like a big not. No bits machine overload. In rare cases, the machine may overload and output no control signal at all. To prevent machine damage, insert 10,000 liters of supercoolant. This looks fucking horrible. Not to mention, chat, look at this. Look at how big this thing is, and then look at the recipe for this. We need 1 ingot of infinity for every single one of these glass things, as well as doing this electron permeable neutronium coated glass. So I think I'm gonna set up these crafts today, and I'm gonna set them all to go, and then we'll work on this tomorrow, is my vibe. Let's do this ultimate circuit assembling machine, which I'm not exactly sure why I need this, if I'm just going straight to tier whatever water, but I'll get reball, I guess. 1 times bedrockium cable. Can't do 512, damn it. Thank you for the follow, Riley. Sorry, I didn't see you there. How are you doing? Are you a Gregtech player? Are you just here for fun? What's the vibe, my friend? We got plenty of bedrockium to spare. Okay, let's pop this bad boy in. Oh, and I should also put the space assembling module down. Not that I know what it does or anything. Man, these crafts are ridiculous. I think if you decode it out, you really only have 8 possibilities. For numbers over 7, don't do anything, and then you just go down the logic path. Starting Greg soon, finishing E2E with some friends. Lovely. That sounds like a great time. I'm glad to have you. One last time. That's not right. Or don't we have like picos and shit? Oh shit, pico is just 1 level above. Oh, man. We're actually pretty close to endgame here, chat. This is actually the last circuit line. Pico circuits are just 1 step above in assembly line process, which 500 seconds at UMV sounds pretty gnarly. Damn. Alright, let's get everything scanned out and ready for this water. And then we'll pattern tomorrow. Do we have the data stick for this? Yeah, I low-key did this a while ago. Pop that bad boy in there. Let's make a pattern for it today so we don't forget about it tomorrow. Then we'll just fix it tomorrow. Alright, chat, what do we need? 800 heat-resistant tritium-plated casings. Okay. That seems pretty easy, actually, chat. That's good. 124 bedrockium frame boxes. That's also free. Hello, Drifter. I was just about to start E2E with my friend. Neither of us have played it. No, Greg. No, Greg. Come on, Drifter. How are you doing, my friend? It's been a minute. Not as long as Greg. No, Greg. Thin ice, my friend. Thin ice. Do we have molten bedrockium? This is free. Got something. Rod. Locked in. Alright, that's done. This is getting absolutely blown through. We need some degasser control hatches. Oh no, this is based on strength of signal. Okay. We do still need one of these though. So let's pattern it out. Circuit 1. Pop that in. E2E isn't that bad, says Riley. It seems pretty chill. And he says, I have 1.7 thousand hours on GTNH, so nothing is that bad anymore. I know exactly how you feel. I feel like all mod packs from now on are just going to be like a breeze. In fact, parts of life will probably be a breeze. He quit in HP. I continued on but got burnt out in EV. I'll continue later because I really enjoy Greg. Lovely. Oh, well, that was easy. This is the fucked up one. The omni-purpose. This hurts. This is an overnight craft type beat. Let's multiply it to 16, I feel like. How much do we need again of this horrifying thing? 622. Let's say 600. Well, it's probably going to go over 624. All right, it's doable. Look at the cost. 13K cosmic neutronium. You know what? This actually is not as bad as I thought it would be. It looks kind of menacing, though. It's funny how there are no crafting recipes for the UMV to max tier circuits. Yeah, they haven't included them yet, but they're planned for 2.8. It's crazy to me how fast you've gotten here since IV. Yeah, we've been kind of speedrunning. I mean, I have been doing so much research about what the quickest ways to do everything is. So I'm like, I've been locked in, frankly. I've been like tuned into the community as well, and I've had a lot of help from viewers. So it's kind of a vibe. Let's see how this guy is doing. We're getting our hydrofluoric now. So that is like the highest amount of fluid. Like that one is going to be the big one. So I'm wondering, have we filled up on everything else? There's our copper, and there's our iron. No cache fluids. Let me check some of these. We have 1 billion helium. We've got 4 billion helium-3, which is a little more than I think we should have. Oh, no, it's actually pretty close. Huh, this thing is really quick. That's insane. I kind of want to put storage monitors around here just to see. Where would I put them, though? The legendary Cardi solo. I tell you, I'm shy. Is she weaky? Oh my God. Then I did it. So. I feel like I want to elevate that one. Alright, chat, let me catch up. Exotic Transcendent Circuits. The only pack with craftable circuits up to max is Technological Journey. Yeah, Cyrus has been playing TJ, and I see all the weird circuits. Can't wait for the number of steps to skyrocket after they're implemented. Exo circuits will be aimed at UIV. Real. Gorge, there is enough content to do. Yeah, I agree. Antimatter and I Have Harmony. I think I Have Harmony might get some type of rework in the future, but I don't quote me on that. Should we do this like alphabetically maybe? I feel like that's helium gas, helium dash. I don't know, maybe we do deuterium, helium-3, helium gas. I'll just do it vibes based. I love I Have Harmony. Wait, that's a Doctor Who reference? I didn't know that. What the heck? Alright, what's next? Probably fluorine, hydrofluoric, and tritium is what I'll do. Let's do maybe this. I'm gonna do cable anchors. I don't like the color. Chat, I am upset. It seems like it's still showing it. Maybe it just needs a little update. Yeah, there you go. And then the last ones are molten copper, molten iron, and oil. Dude, what the fuck? This is incredibly fast. Like, chat, I didn't even... Like, it's already done. It's done filling up all the random things that it needs. Like, we've got 1 billion of each fluid, and it's just printing hydrofluoric now. That is crazy. I have to go thank Cockatoo for this, because this is insane. Let's put this space assembly module here. Why not? Did that power fail you? Or are you chilling? Okay, you're chilling. I don't know how to use this. We'll worry about that tomorrow. Today, I am very happy with our progress. Let's take like a little screenshots of what we did, because this is just objectively pretty cool. We can get rid of the anvil for now, probably. That is a cool shot. Awkward. So we did that. What else did we do today, chat? Made it to UEV. UEV Supercons, Energy Hatch. Oh, Tier 2 PCB Factory. Gallifreyan. No, that's true. Gallifrey is the Time Lords. That's their home, right? I hope that's not a spoiler. We've got this poor thing just in a basement. I feel like I need to give it an actual home soon. When we upgrade to Tier 3, I guess I'll do that. And then what else? I guess that's it. But that feels huge today. Like, that was a lot of progress. UEV components. Space pumping goes incredibly hard, especially with this Opencomputers things, which I am going to shill incredibly hard from now on for the rest of time. That's just cool. Oh shit, we're already done with the glass. All right. That's that'll be it for today. So, let's go raid somebody and I'll say what I normally do. Let's go. Who's online, chat? Do we know anyone that I want to raid? We got GTNH Table Corner, of course. Let's hit him up. So, thank you all for joining. Have a wonderful day, week, month, year, or whatever it is until you next see me. Be kind to yourself and others, and do the best that you can. That's all you can. And also, check out my new A2 fundamentals video that I worked so hard on, and I think is actually really goated. So please check that out. And that's all. Let's go raid Table Corner, and peace, everybody.